Now, did you see all the subliminals? Yeah. You did, obviously. We're going to see where they all are. There's over 1,000 subliminals in the feature film. We're going to see just a few in 4.5 minutes. By the way, I should have pointed out, too bad. Person in the background. Background was, J. Michael Straczynski, no. On the bike itself, the electricity was a lot of interesting shapes. You're going to see Abraham Lincoln in a second. My thoughts were all kinds of Abe Lincoln and Subliminal over there on the far side. For those who aren't aware of the legend, only had one take on that. The man who's playing the evil, slimy, embezzling, sociopathic producer in the film was my business partner, who's that man right there. And we were a very low-budget production. We couldn't afford fire, so I'm adding in all the fires and sparks and flames in this area. A little bit of real smoke. What's interesting about the fire, it was a first-try laboratory process, so it still doesn't look quite realistic, but this is about the part that I found out what was being done. A devil's head, a pig, and it actually looks like fire when it's speeded up at proper motion. There are other things, since friends keep sending me unicorn figures, those who know my social life, qualified for sainthood. There's a little unicorn, and a wizard rearing up and giving a good wallop to the troll monster, troll pig. And that's what, no kidding. The attack of the Tonys. They're all pretty rare now. In the air. That's real animation. Biking through Hollywood and going past Chinese theater. How do you get them to put Star Wars back in the sign? That was back in '77. We're filming this in '83. Well, you do it with a postcard. This little 3x5 postcard that I'm animating a tiny bus going by in front. It actually works in 35mm film. It looked good. I animated the people waving on the bus and a car going by. So, save yourselves an ILM budget for pennies. Going down Lombard Street in San Francisco, the crookedest street in the world, they say. And how do you get a wizard going down a street without street permits? Well, you, again, use kludge together pictures. I did put grease pencil over the plants. The little wizard is actually a grease pencil sketch. I would erase them each time and draw a new one, and only had one cell. Very low budget production. Racing around my own car. My mother and her best friends got out. The wizard zooms up the screen. You jump up in the air and take one picture at a time. It'll look like you're floating. We're going by George Lucas's ranch on Lucas Valley Road, hoping that George is going to come out. Are you guys making the film? Can I finance it? Oh well, dream on. Carrying beautiful Page Moore through, that's Los Angeles, cutting to the train yards, doing that without permits. Had to actually outrun a train yard guard dog. Got part of the costume. I never understood why I am jumping over all the beautiful women, but I'm doing it. You had to jump up pretty high, too. Devin would take one picture at a time at the top of my jump. He has excellent reflexes. People are running out of the house and saying, "Can I be in that picture?" And that's what it's like to do animation. Ooh, styrofoam stars. I'm playing the guy running across the freezing cold desert. There's a face on the side of the mountain. More faces, many more throughout the film. Russ Carpenter was put on the wizard costume. He was a runner then. Russ Carpenter was the cinematographer for True Lies right there. There's Russ switching back to myself, running along the desert, jumping in the ocean. This is, again, a photograph. I took a Big Sur 5x7 still photograph, animating on a couple of cells, ocean waves moving across, grease penciling, a little tiny wizard jumping up, making waves. It looks like a reflection in the water. It's all just pencil drawing. The girl is about a half-inch tall. She's made up of a Sharpie and my dreams. An animator's life is a lonely one. Going up past the Great Wall of China, or so to speak, look at the girl's reclining form up there again. A lot of things are on my mind. My next-door neighbors and friends. My brother up there, we needed Russian hats, so we just took a piece of carpet and wrapped it around our heads. That's a railroad track on its side. The wizard hits the wall, and you see for one frame, nothing stops the creative spirit. Except, thank you. Sure can slow it down, though. Some evil producers, more walls and things. This is actually downtown Philadelphia, using tanks and whatever I could think of to put it in. Sort of vague libertarian signs around there. I'm not political, but I do have a lot of thoughts. And putting them in a film was my little spokes billboard, like things I was feeling. There's flags of all nations appearing in darkest night to brightest day. United Nations flags and everywhere as this wizard is zooming in. And changing things, hopefully, for the better. But again, all done very, very simply. Then I would eventually go to almost all these places. I've seen the film Joyce Seeker, her pictures on the internet now. More animation here, more quick words. Use your time wisely. Oh, no kidding. Again, these are not subliminal. The real subliminal of any film is what are you being subjected to for an hour and a half. In this film, nothing stops the creative spirit. Literally, it's one guy up against a system, but one person can win if you keep at it and don't give up. Honor thy planet. Now, these are tests for the subliminals to see what would work, what would help make this. Where is this? Ignore the 10. We're going to have a contest to find all the 10s. This world, wonderful. One of my favorite places in Norway. Heaven on earth to me. These are tests for the subliminals to see what would be obvious or too hard to find. I was going to do these all over again, but here come the subliminals. Here come the... Where's the... Subliminals! There they are, right there. Subliminals. Says subliminals must be true. And there's more. May all your good dreams and fine wishes come true. Because in the film, we found out we could not sing Happy Birthday to You. Because that's a copyright problem right there. What? It's Good Morning to You. Well, yeah, the ladies who made up their own little theme to that original melody copyrighted it. They own it. You have to pay $3,000 to use it. I think it was bought up by the Beatles and possibly Michael Jackson. So we couldn't afford $3,000 to sing Happy Birthday to You, so I made up my own song, which we'll hear a little bit later. And it's no copyright. Anybody can use it. But wait, there's more. It's Carl Banish, my friend who taught me skydiving for the first time. Dare to have fun. There's Carl. There's no time like the present. There's no present like a time. And always read the fine print. Always. Especially if you get into animation. No kidding. One of the top, the god of special effects animation. The god of special effects animation is... Where are you, Jim? This is my second try at this. Looks at Jim Danforth and Karen Danforth. Jim should be making major feature films. He's also a great singer. Going over the space shuttle. And in the audience there, you'll see Forey Ackerman. Oh, and if you turn your head sideways and break your neck, you'll see a wizard. There's a guy wizard and a girl wizard, and they touch their hands together and they make little heart-shaped fire. Aww. Really hoping at that time. An animator's life is a lonely life. Forey Ackerman at the top. A lot of my friends and neighbors in Devonston Father. More animation. Even in the rainbow coming down, it said follow your dreams. What else is coming up? Well, we've got tales of things to come. I mentioned Bjorn to be wild. Where's Bjorn? Well, way back then. He was even in this feature. Where are you, Bjorn? Show us an appearance. Ja. Ja, hey. Woofda. Where are you, Bjorn? There. I know, they did not wear horns, but in this movie is the origin of the horn helmet. You shall see. Bob, could you stop in a second? I saw somebody back here. Bob. Maraday, was that you? Maraday, lights on. This is, gentlemen of the internet, start your search engines. This is Maraday of the internet. Hello. Ooh, oh. What brought you? You're all the way here. You're from Berkeley, all the way.
That's where the computer is. Ah, a microphone. That's where the computer is. I came to see your shorts. Your short film. You remember my design for the cover of your short films on cassette, right?
Yeah, we might come out with it in about real soon. Okay. What design was this?
I guess you should give me the mic. We're going to demonstrate it.
We are? Okay.
Yes, we are. Okay, face the audience. Now strike a wizardly pose. Higher. Higher. Put your hands up. Okay, now the idea was, now pretend that you're casting a spell over the audience.
Subliminal work.
So what we'll have is a beautiful hand model who appears to be, yes, a hand model. Someone with beautiful hands.
Better take the mic. What hand model?
Okay, so her hands will come around and appear to be getting ready to open your mouth.
This is a G-rated show here.
And then we'll all see Mike Jittlov.
No!
Those are my gym shorts. They were green back then. They wonder where I got green from.
I'll talk to you later about this.
Magic lady, magic lady.
I guess I can...
Uh-oh.
Wicked. All right.
Bob, start. Restart the show.
That
It's gonna take me a while, dude. Well, anyway, what are you doing now, they ask.